Happy Tuesday. Pretty much got all of my videos onto YouTube, whether they're ready to be public or ready to be edited. While I was continuing on with my Roblox games, let's just say a certain overlord with a V. What I'm trying to say is basically my ex's OC, who is kind of like Chaz, showed up on Roblox asking me to be his friend. You got a lot of nerve for what you did ago, so I pretty much blocked his account. If he pops up, I'm gonna report him to Roblox. Unacceptable. One of the games I played on Roblox is those tycoon games, and look how cute these are. And I also been playing those role-playing, of course you saw in yesterday's video. And there's something similar, but with Beyblade, which I haven't used. So, rambling aside, you can tell how dirty my floors are. I found a way to clean it up without using some actual Robux. I know it's weird, but I think in one of the tables is Luffy from One Piece. I'm very familiar with the show, but I haven't got a chance to watch it because so many animes I need to get caught up on. Once again, I decided to play one of my tycoon games, and oh boy, you should have seen me off camera. I was like pulling a nifty. It's like, this place is so icky, and I can't think enough of how the pets are in Roblox. As you guys noticed, I collabed with Bucked Up in the past just to try their energy drink. And I was gonna try their packs, which was not a problem for my budget. Realized one of the actresses from Darman had her protein line. And a famous wrestler, I think. Yes, all of these stars with Bucked Up. Also, I actually found the other sponsor offer, and it's the same company. I want to give a huge shout out to Titan Apparel. I didn't collab with them, but you guys get a shout out as well. And since we're on the verge of topic of LKKO, happy birthday, Jen, aka Lord Box, and all the Disney characters you voiced. You get a special birthday shout out. I think it's fitting to celebrate Jen's birthday by listening to one of his cult classic songs, because we all know he's the voice of Pete in the Disney franchise, whether it's classic or King Pete or whatever the case may be. And there's a lot of floors that need to be cleaned. And look at this, it's not even letting me equip to the mop. Do I need to get close to it? Kind of like it did in Toontown. There are some points that this is like good to me. I tried clicking it, nothing's working. Damn, this is like my library for Roblox. Of course, you know me, gotta get my trainer going. Since I don't have I used to have a Nintendo DS and played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but I beat that game. My gameplay. Oh, it looks like they want some cheeseburgers. And the theme right for celebrating Jen's birthday by listening to some Princess and the Frog. It's like Tiana, I am too wanting to own my own restaurant some days. So this is a good way to help me out. I figured I would give this a try and realized you can customize your home as well. I totally forgot about how much money I've been making on this tycoon. I feel like I need to get some rebirths. Then you probably have to get some more money to do that. So I've been playing this tycoon, and for the first time, it's this tropical one. Listen to this. Well, we really can't hear it because I'm listening to Pink. It's the first time I hear a Robloxian talk. It's almost sounding like Animal Crossing. Right now I'm playing my Barbie Dreamhouse Tycoon. It's coming along together. So here's like the loft if I'm not mistaken. Got some stairs to the basement, which I just recently unlocked. Got an elevator. Over here is the pet room. This is the loft. This is the pool area. I just recently talked to Stacy and didn't realize she was there. She popped out of nowhere. It's a little later in the evening. It's only 4:56. I do have rehearsal tonight. Since I'm a circus animal, my phone was completely dead and was taking its precious time, and forgot to show you guys my experiment on making a Pop-Tart from scratch. Of course, I saved one for my new job coach since she didn't have anything to eat. Oh, here's a good look at it. Turned out pretty nicely. And the other one I already tried out. It was supposed to look like a Pop-Tart, but ended up being a toaster strudel. It was still tasty. I mean, that could be like a breakfast item for my dream restaurant / cafe. Well, there was a bug once again in one of the Brick Bronze games, so I had to report that to Roblox. I totally forgot to mention that any Brick Bonds storyline is going to be the same, so it'd be like a quick thing. And I made the text go a little faster, and I'll keep you updated on my team. I just caught a Weedle. Rowlet's not doing so hot, and I need to take them to the Pokemon Center. So my first starter in this time around is a Charmander. The more you train it, it can eventually Mega Evolve, or remember like the old Pokemon game. And it's so cute, and I just have a thing for Charizard. I just got an experience share for apparent reason, and that helps a lot. Battled this trainer. Also, the is a lot faster since it's basically the same storyline. And I just encountered a Marie, and again, if you leveled up enough, you can get into an Ampharos, and then it can Mega Evolve. Once again, I'm currently in a battle. Just used Ember and burned my opponent. Managed to make it to Silver City in time to heal up. I'm in my first gym battle and burned its Shanks. Feel like my starter's getting ready to evolve. Yeah, it wants to learn Dragon Rage. And my Marie just learned Cotton Spore. I told you guys, my starter's evolving. And I always think of that meme. It's like, do not press the B button. Oh, I need to mute this. This is a significant moment. I don't know if you can't see, but there it goes. I got my first badge. I was looking into my bag for some potions, and I found these charms. Of course, the Brick Bronze, and I got an experience share. It says a shiny charm is said to increase the chance of finding a shiny Pokemon in the wild. So this guy over here got me a pair of running shoes. I'm currently battling my friend, and he has a Blitzle. And it's poison, so that's a good thing. This is our last round, and my friend should have known any electric type with a ground type, that's its ability. I apologize, Timothy, but this is more important. Because my reap is getting ready to evolve. Aww! Breaking news! Just when my reap is getting ready to evolve, guess who's also getting ready to evolve? Do not press the B button! At the front door! My whole team is evolving! Literally! You guys to show a team of Cliff. It's not like the admin. I made it inside of Mount Ignatius, and usually I typically don't adjust the brightness to my computer. You guys missed it. Emblem. So this is the other admin. On top of that, I burned his honage. I'm currently battling the foes Lunatown, and once again, he's hurt. So last night, I had a rough day, like family issues. But I'm only there to support Kaylin as a sister. So that being said, I just spend the rest of the day editing and not really talk about it. So I was wondering, how can I spend my Barbie coins, or I think they're called Glitz coins or whatever, get a golf cart and kind of chuckle and don't think of Gravity Falls when it comes to golf carts. Especially I'm like up top where my dream house is. I don't think I can pull a Gravity Falls on this with both-handed. Well, maybe I can, since I actually have Wicked playing on Pandora, just to help me cope. Alright, here we go. Whee! Seriously, this is just for fun. Don't do what I do. I mean, look how perfectly that car is parked. Monday. Today's another rehearsal day. It's like my normal 6 to 9. And last night was super long, possibly about like 6 hours. I did get fitted for a couple of my costumes. Turns out I'm a flamingo for Jungle of Newell. Haven't got fitted in my Barbie town. I completed my pet garden and onto, well, beach house, like a house. You get the picture. I have to talk over this because this is a classic tycoon. I started playing Roblox. Also, I have Wicked playing. Well, it was Wicked, but now it's on Pandora. Look how cute this is! It's pretty funny. I decided to play this bakery tycoon, and you can hire all these people like Gordon Ramsay, and I just recently hired a manager. If these people aren't doing their jobs, you can pull a Gordon Ramsay, which I'm not. Gordon, I'm not buying your Roblox guy. Money's, don't have enough funds to purchase it. Sorry, Chef, it's just I can't afford the Robux. Seusical update. I got fitted costume for It's Possible. Here it is. Found out they have like a bunch of these. Or otherwise my community theater will do something with these extra outfits for this musical. Also, speaking of all things that's Seusical related, look at this interaction! This is a sneak peek of what I'm gonna be doing. Oh, go back. And of course I have to talk over this. And this is gonna be me in like a couple weeks for Seusical. I might get copyright, but biggest blame for the channel now. Update on my game. I just found a couple fossils. And the minigame's just basically the same one if you would play on Diamond Fossil I got. Ooh, and Omnitite. And I have another one. This is the cover fossil. Here's the process. Ooh, Tortuga. I have to talk over this because once again I'm going over my songs for Seusical. Now we're getting the swing of things. Also, sorry Panic at the Disco, but this is more important. I got a max revive. Also, Charmeleon's getting ready to evolve soon. This battle's just about over. I just sent Sparky out, which is my, well, soon to be Luxray. Luxio. Oh, my floppy's evolving. Now, the reason why I got a Maribi is because an Ampharos can Mega Evolve. Oh, my Luxio is evolving. To go on with the Horton themes, I found out that Freeform is doing the Jim Carrey adaptation on their schedule for 31 Days of Christmas. Oh, that's not until like after Thanksgiving, but since my dad doesn't have the channel, this is the closest I can get since both Jim and Steve Carell was both in Horton Hears a Who. Good morning. Happy Monday. Woke up and then the last 2 nights was crazy busy because of opening night for Seusical, and then last night was night 1, the performance, and then we get a break today on Thanksgiving. And if you hear like Fuller House, that is my little sister. She is on her way to New York to march in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Wished her the best of luck. I'm gonna try something a little different breakfast wise, since I could have grits and it's very southern. And I got my usual coffee. And opening night, it is a train wreck. Especially during the Hunch sequence, because long story short, we didn't have any help whatsoever. Eyeball, well, we're supposed to make a face, and I'm holding one of the little stick things, and I was in a hurry to find my cue, and then needed to swap out both of my gloves at the beginning and then towards the end. It was a train wreck, but it was a lot of fun. I did some blacklight and had some technical difficulties, and during It's Possible, I was supposed to wear like black pants, and I didn't do that. But then last night was a lot better. So I took down, memorized some notes from our director. And then Wednesday is, I believe, tomorrow is just a brush up rehearsal. And then Wednesday is our last performance before Thanksgiving. And I just figured I'd give Ugly Dolls a try. Heard some bad reviews about this movie. But it has Avril Lavigne and Nick Jonas. Guys, my ballot is getting ready to evolve. See if I can click on it. Oh, there's no evolution music. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone! Tomorrow and Saturday are my last two performances. I'm getting everything ready. Dad has the Macy's on. Kaylin is marching. Happy Friday. Tonight is the last two shows for Seusical. Hope you guys are safe from Black Friday shopping. Last night went ahead and do a dishes since my dad was getting ready to call it quits. And here's like the aftermath. I stored everything. Got our first look of snow for the season. So time has passed. I just got done with my second to last show, and then we have our very last show tomorrow. I was originally going to go to Applebee's afterwards, but then my dad was saying no. But let's keep the Seuss going. Got myself some ham. Good afternoon and happy closing day for Seusical. The time has come to return everything. Costumes, scripts. And you probably can see I still have my makeup from last night. And one of our cast members did a wonderful job. And we had a wonderful show. And it was a lot of fun. I actually get to bond in some of the former mentors who's in the show. And also, it's a community theater. And this is like the one that Rowan does all the time. But right now he's on hiatus. Which after this show, I'm probably going to do the same thing. Until, like, the summer. In the past couple of nights, I actually remembered a box to put up in between scenes, which I was originally supposed to move a church bench for Footloose, and I totally forgot about that. But Footloose was a long time ago. Good morning. Happy Monday. I just woke up, and then the last two nights was crazy busy because of opening night for Seusical, and then last night was night one for the performance, and then we get a break today and on Thanksgiving. And if you hear like something from Fuller House, that is my little sister. She is on her way to New York to march in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I wished her the best of luck. I'm gonna try something a little different breakfast-wise, since I could have grits and it's very southern. And I got my usual coffee. And opening night, it is a train wreck, especially during the Hunch sequence, because story short is didn't have any help whatsoever. Because I have my eyeball. We're supposed to make a face holding the little stick thing, and I was in a hurry to find my cue and needed to swap out both of my gloves at the beginning and then towards the end. It was a train wreck, but it was a lot of fun. Did some blacklight and had some technical difficulties, and during It's Possible, I'm supposed to wear like black pants, and I didn't do that. But then last night was a lot better. So I took down memorized some notes from our director. And then Wednesday is, I believe, tomorrow is just a brush up rehearsal. And then Wednesday is our last performance before Thanksgiving. I figured I'd give Ugly Dolls a try. Heard some bad reviews about this movie. But it has Avril Lavigne and Nick Jonas. I thought you guys were done with this video. Didn't notice this wrapped the little chocolate bars, which is a cute idea. And I took a peek, and it's a Mr. Good bar. So I just opened the Cat in the Hat candy. At first I thought it was a Kit Kat, but it's a brand new candy called Crackle. I never heard of this. Again, I can only have specialty dark chocolate. So I opened the one How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I thought I was opening a specialty dark chocolate. Before I started recording, I was like one of those person who was gonna open and see if I got a golden ticket.